1989.
1989.
Yeah, to 2019.
To 2019.
30 years, yes.
30 years.
Glad somebody else did the math on that because
Yes.
math is hard, people.
I struggle.
It's all right.
I do.
That's why they make Google and calculators. It's, come on. Folks, welcome into Carpooling with Ben, and it just happens to be that every time, although I think it's only happened once or twice where you actually were here and it's nice outside, but if it's a rainy day, you can guarantee that Nicole Anderson of Ronald McDonald House is in my vehicle talking about all the amazing things that you guys do over there at the house. But welcome in. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Glad I could bring the rain.
It is a mild monsoon outside. But nevertheless, that doesn't stop you guys from all the great stuff you do over there at the Ronald McDonald House. And for people who don't necessarily follow it as closely as others may, and perhaps that's with good reason, you've never needed the house, there's been some changes organizationally.
Right.
When it comes to New England and Rhode Island and Boston, so kind of, because you kind of got a promotion.
I kind of did.
Well, you're doing a lot more things.
Yeah, things have kind of changed up a bit. As of March of this past year, the Ronald McDonald House of Providence has completed a merge with the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Eastern New England.
Okay.
That was up in Boston. So now we are the Ronald McDonald House Charities of New England.
Okay.
Our programs consist of the Ronald McDonald House of Providence, that we all know and love.
Sure.
Ronald McDonald House at Boston Harbor.
Okay.
Logo here.
Boom.
Wrong side.
Right there. It's all right.
And
really, the creators of these shirts should consult me and say, what would work best for Carpooling with Ben
what
as far as
angle?
logo placement?
I mean, Keurig Dr. Pepper, they're really good supporters of our organization.
I love me some Keurig. My dad is a big Dr. Pepper fan, so there we go.
In addition to the two houses, we have two care mobiles. We have one here in Rhode Island.
Yep.
That's Dental Mobile.
Yes.
We serve kids at risk for dental services, preventative care.
Yep.
We also have a care mobile in Worcester, which is actually the first care mobile in the RMHC system.
Wow.
And that is a medical and dental care mobile.
It's a clinic on wheels.
Right, doctor's office, dentist's office. We have clinicians fully staffed. So it's a really great service. So that's under our umbrella. We also have our family rooms at Hasbro Children's Hospital and Mass General Hospital for Children. So we have a lot going on. We're now a very large organization. It was great to come together and bring together our resources and our staffing to help provide services for more families. And there is as you know, we grew here in Providence about 3 years ago.
Right.
And expanded to meet the need here in Rhode Island. There's a huge need up in Boston for more pediatric medical housing. So we're looking at expanding in Boston to the tune of 120 bedrooms.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have a bit of work ahead of us.
That's quite of a goal. Yeah. That's just memo to NIROPE and Cardi's Furniture.
So
we're gonna need a few beds.
Actually, great point, and would say a segue, but just this point. Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses have already agreed to fully furnish the expansion in Boston.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's they've been involved since the beginning of Providence.
Right.
Part of the original planning board, and really they were, instrumental in helping the House in Providence to open up debt free, and then go through the various changes that it has over time. And it's never a question of, can they? It's okay. When do you want it?
Right. What do you need? When do you want it?
So that's been an awesome relationship.
Yeah, and it's just continuing. All we said was that we know the need. We need to have 120 beds. We're in. We're all in. We're going to support this. So
we need more businesses to do that.
We do. We need more people to step up because we can't do it. We can't do it alone. Alone and with NIROPE.
Sure.
We are going to need a lot of help and a lot of volunteers to come on in and spread the word up in Boston.
And really, this is a testament, I think, to, we've always talked about, because you've always been involved with Providence, we've always talked about the amazing doctors and the amazing care that they have at Hasbro, Women and Infants, Rhode Island Hospital, Kent County, Miriam, all these different, medical centers around Providence, which are world class.
Right.
And we have some amazing doctors and physicians, and our counterparts in Boston are right up there as well.
Exactly. Boston is known as one of the pediatric centers of excellence in the country, not if the world. So to have, right now we currently have 11 apartments up there for families at Ronald McDonald House, Boston Harbor, and it's just not enough. We have a waiting list up there of about 500 deep.
Wow.
So there's a lot more to be done, and to have a center of medical excellence like we have up in Boston, we need to have a larger presence for RMHC in that city.
And for people who don't know, aside from the mobile units like the dental and the doctor units that you have, this is essentially the mission, which is a home away for home for the families of critically ill children. So if they're receiving treatments at one of the area hospitals,
right,
especially up in Boston, a lot of people will probably come in from outside of the city. Especially if you got a waiting list of 500. Transit in to and from can be difficult. You think of what it is to Providence. You think of just, you experienced it firsthand with one of your daughters.
Right, with Cody, my second. So we were there. We only ended up staying at the house for 2 nights because they had a wait list. So I was, literally one of those parents sleeping in the waiting room chairs after having given birth, but know firsthand that once that room came available, the relief that we had and the comfort that we had, and just being able to rest and self-care, it gave me so much more energy to be able to focus on Cody over at the NICU. But there's just such a huge need, and a lot of people, unless you're in the situation or know someone who's in the situation, you don't really consider that and what that situation looks like. But when your child's critically ill and you're facing that stress, everything else in your life is still going on, but you're not able to really maintain and focus on that. You're looking at time out of work. You're looking at if you're away from your home, where are you going to stay and how are you going to pay for the hotel? How are you going to pay for your food? All of that mounts up. And at the Ronald McDonald houses, that's what we do. We provide all of that so the families don't have to worry about how they're going to pay to spend the night, how they're going to find their food, get that cup of coffee, and be within steps of their child.
Sure.
So that is our mission, to provide everything a family would need to get through their day so they can stay close to their child. And it's, we do ask for a $10 a night contribution, but no one is ever turned away if they can't afford that.
Right.
And that's where all this, our events and, donations from individuals and corporations, that's where all of that comes into play. So we can provide these services at little to no cost to the families.
Well, I should say 2, because we got 2 big events coming up that are very exciting. We have the Women's Classic, which, what number year is it for that?
I think we're on number 12.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a very long time.
It's
12.
a women's only foot race.
Right.
Which is a qualifier, it can be considered a qualifier to go towards if you were running that big race they do up there in Boston where they run around like 26 some odd miles. Crazy, yeah. But it's a US ATF, USA track and field, right? US track and field. It's important.
It's there.
It's certified. God bless the Rothenbergs and all the people who are involved with it. But that's coming up.
That's right.
On the Sunday of Columbus Day weekend.
That's right, October 13th, celebrating the 12th year.
Okay.
And there's so much more to this one race. So it's the 12th annual Ronald McDonald House Providence Women's Classic, which includes the Art and Engineering 5K and Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses 3K walk. We also have the Kids Festival, which is free. We have the kids races up on the Brown University track. They're starting at 8:45. We have the middle school mile.
Nice.
Yep. So it's a really great event. We have once again, the Boston Red Sox showcase coming in
Oh, cool.
for the Kids Festival,
Very
the
cool.
rock wall,
Sure.
the Power Wheels. So lots of great stuff going on.
So even though it's a women's only race, for kids, it's
Kids and families, it's a great festival.
This is fun to be
It's a
there.
great fall
Yeah.
festival. That's one of the things we think of when we think of autumn in New England, Rhode Island. The festivals, and this is a great one. Registration opens at 8. It's finished by 12.
Yep.
So then you can just move along to either Autumn
Enjoy your
Fest
day,
or Situate
sure.
Art Festival
Yeah.
or whatever.
And they have they do have great food and amenities over there at the Brown University the
Stadium,
field there. You finish the race Olympic style,
That's
like
right.
on the track,
That's
so
right.
you feel like a real
Yeah, you
like
get arms up.
Olympian.
Woo!
Absolutely, you can be like Molly Huddle.
Yes, who has done the race.
Yeah, multiple
Yeah,
times.
right.
So I mean, and she's always been great. Any distance, all those people, just all the organizers of the Ronald McDonald House Running Club.
That's right.
Big.
That's the crux of this whole.
That's their thing.
This is their event.
This is their jam.
event. They put this together. They seek the sponsorships. They do all the organization, the volunteers. Although, if anyone's interested in volunteering for this race, you can reach out to us.
Sign
we can
up.
add you up.
Let's go.
So it's a really great event. You've been there year after year.
I have. It's really cool to see all the support from the schools, from the families who are there, and I just the divisions, once they start going 70 plus, 80 plus.
Right.
I mean that to me is the greatest thing. That's just the greatest ever.
It is,
because
and
then
then-
it's like, oh wow.
And why didn't I do this?
These people really have put me to shame. I am such a slouch when it comes to this stuff. I am really slacking. And then another event that's coming up pretty soon. A few days after that, really. So trade in your running shoes for your dancing shoes, because we have a gala, ladies and
We have
gentlemen.
a gala, and this is a wicked special
Yeah,
gala.
absolutely. It's not just a gala.
It's not just it is the 30th anniversary of the Ronald McDonald House of Providence.
Wow.
30
1989?
years. Yep.
19
1989. Open debt free.
1989.
1989
Yeah. To 2019.
to 2019.
30 years, yes.
30 years.
Glad somebody else did the math on that, because
Yes.
math is hard, people. Math
I
is
struggle.
hard.
I struggle.
It's all right.
I do.
That's why they make Google and calculators. Come on. So talk to me about the gala this year. It's going to be exciting.
It is going to be exciting. This year we're at the Omni
Okay.
in downtown Providence.
All right.
We have, a fantastic.
Formerly the Westin.
Formerly where the Westin used to be.
Exactly, yes. What the Westin used to be.
Across from where the Biltmore used to be.
Yeah. That's right.
Right? It's
Graduate. Yeah. But the Omni.
But the Omni, we're
yes.
at the Omni this year. We
Mhm.
digress. So we have a world premiere band
Okay.
coming in again and entertaining and getting us moving. It's a plated event this year. In the years past, we've had like the buffet style. This year, we're having a plated event, a little more elegant.
Nice.
Yeah, we have something special. We have reaching out to our founders.
Okay.
So to get a few words from our founders, we have a lot of founders that are going to be, there that night.
Sure.
So recognizing founders and hopefully some original families
Very cool.
coming back.
That'd be very cool, yeah.
So it's going to be a super night. We have fantastic live auction items. We have silent auction items. You're going to be playing a little role in that.
I will be there, folks.
He will be there. We don't.
Don't tell him. Just, don't tell
Ben
him
will
yet.
be there.
I'll be there. Is this black tie?
Black tie optional.
Every day is black tie
I know.
optional. So I need to step it up here.
So today I chose not to wear my black tie.
Right,
You chose not to.
It's
It was black shirt.
It's kind of the standard uniform for carpooling. Contrast with the leather interior here of the Camry of Wonder. So it's October 19th.
October 19th. That's
Okay.
right. 6 o'clock.
Okay.
So you have cocktail hour. Doors open, silent auction, live auction. Plated dinners, dessert. It's a great fundraiser, great event, and we have something fantastic to celebrate this year. We have something fantastic to celebrate every year, but this is a huge milestone for us. So tickets are available now.
Okay.
They can go right to our website, sign up there. You don't want to miss this. Like seriously, $125 a person. That's a night out.
That's a
and
great
this
night.
is a night out.
Yep.
And the proceeds from the event go directly to help the families that are staying
Sure.
at the Ronald McDonald House,
Yep.
Providence. So why not do it?
That's great. If for some reason you have planned a vacation and you will be gone the 13th and the 19th.
You cancel it.
That's step one, first and foremost, and don't you ever do that again. Planning the vacation, that is. How dare you?
Right?
No, but there are ways for people to get involved and learn more about the house, whether it be individually, as a family, or even corporately. Talk to me just quickly before we go about the volunteer opportunities.
So we have, amazing volunteer opportunities. You can come in as an individual, you can sign up as a group. We have our meal prep program. So every night a home cooked meal is prepared by a different group. We have a full calendar, so people will call up, sign in, they have to submit the appropriate paperwork. And then they have a group, 10 or less, that come in and prepare dinner for the families. It's a great team building activity, great volunteering activity. We also have, many other volunteer opportunities. We have a small staff, and we wouldn't be able to function without our volunteers. We have over 140 regular volunteers, so we wouldn't be able to do it without the volunteers. So if you're looking for volunteer opportunities, you can reach out to Joanna Powers. All the information is right there on our website. We also have in-house sponsorship opportunities. We have Adopt a Room, which is a great way, direct way for individuals, corporations to support families. It's a year-long sponsorship of a bedroom within the house.
Nice.
And throughout the year, they'll receive direct thank yous from the families.
Yeah.
So they'll see right there, directly where their support is going.
But you're going to, if you volunteer at the house, if you've never been to the house, first and foremost, go take a tour.
Come tour.
And just volunteering at the house, the thank yous are going to, the volunteering is going to be the satisfaction. The thank yous from time to time are going to be the absolute driver for you to get back there and just and do more, because it really is special. Not everybody can do a thank you, but for the ones who do, it's special. It really is, and it's something it's something to recognize that people who are going through the most toughest times in their life. I mean, you were there. It doesn't matter if it's whatever the circumstance is. It's a burden. It's a trial.
Right.
And it's a hard time. And the house being able to offer just such a great, relief valve for that stress and help take care of the family holistically, I think is really incredible. Nicole, as always.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thanks for bringing the rain.
Anytime.
I think
I'm good for it.
the Cardi would rather me drive you around on Saturdays and Sundays, but we'll leave that to be. Folks, October 13th for the Women's Classic, October 19th for the 30th annual Gala. It's going to be phenomenal. You're not going to want to miss it. Go sign up now. And cancel that vacation.
Right.
Just donate the proceeds to the house.
That's a great, or you know what? Donate the vacation. Use that another 10% auction item. Right?
So smart.
Right?